Good morning, friends. This is Devora, and we are talking about living your why. These next few videos are going to be aimed at those who are mid-career or perhaps a little bit older. So let's say you want to do something more with your career with the remaining time you have left. So let's say you want to get into a higher position. Well, with all the experience you have, that may be very doable, even at our age. So how do you go about doing that? Well, let's say you're a subject matter expert now, an SME, and you want to move into the management role. You see situations in which they're making decisions and you say, wow, if they would have done X, Y, and Z, it would have had such a better result. Well, this is probably an indication that you should be in a management role. So let's talk about how to do that. The first thing I would do is check with HR and see what are the competencies required for the role that you seek. They usually have something in writing that you can look at and see where you are on that scale. And if you're not too far, they may even be able to work with you to bring you up to that level. If not, you could use a supervisory role as a bridge. You could even go to another company that would be willing to hire you in a supervisory or a management role. But how do you do that? Well, the first thing you must do is have an updated resume. I know a lot of people are not using resumes anymore, but a lot of people still are. And you want to give yourself the best chance with the most exposure. So update your resume with all of the skills that you do. I think a lot of people are leaving skills off because they say, oh, well, everybody does that. No, not everybody does that. So make sure you've listed all your skills. Also, make sure you have a LinkedIn profile with a current picture. Have your resume posted on that profile so that recruiters can see it. And then ask some of your colleagues to write some recommendations for you that can also be posted on your LinkedIn. Lastly, my last piece of advice on that is use the messaging feature on LinkedIn and ask people who already have the title that you want, how did they get there? You would be extremely pleased to know that most people on LinkedIn will not only reply to your message, but will also give you fantastic advice. I've been on both the giving and receiving end of those LinkedIn messagings, and I tell you, it's been very helpful. I've given great advice and I've received great advice. So that's video number 1. Stay with me the rest of perhaps the week, and there will be at least 2 more coming out for those of us who are a little bit older. So thank you and have a great day.